What is up, Sexy Beast? Crazy Rabbit here, and today we're going to be doing the top 5 best weapons to have in GOROD KROVI, so let's go ahead and get this shit started. So real quick, this is just strictly my opinion and based on how I play zombies, and you might have a different list, which is totally fine. So coming in number 5 is going to be the FFAR. Now the reason I love the FFAR on this map is because it's a pretty good all-around weapon. It's got a very fast fire rate, it does a lot of damage, it carries a lot of ammo, it's an assault rifle so you're not really like moving as slow as you would with an LMG. So this weapon is an all-around weapon. It does everything really good. I love weapons with fast fire rates. I love weapons that are powerful. I mean, except the Kar 98, which is my all-time favorite weapon. But besides that, I also love weapons with a lot of ammo, and the FFAR excels in each one of those categories. It's an all-around great weapon. Now, certain weapons might have a faster fire rate, and certain weapons might do more damage, and certain might carry more ammo. But this weapon is like a good balanced weapon. It does everything really good, and that's why I love it on this map. It's great at taking out zombies, it's great at taking out manglers, it's great at taking out Valkyries. It's just an all-around good weapon, and it fits this map perfectly. Alright, coming in number 4 is going to be the Ppsh. Now, I love the Ppsh, and it's very similar to the FFAR, as in it's a good all-around weapon, except for this thing excels in fire rate and ammo. That's where this gun really accelerates. It is pretty powerful, but if I had to guesstimate, I think the FFAR might actually be a little bit more powerful. But the Ppsh is still a good weapon. It just carries so much ammo and has such a fast fire rate that it's just going to dominate anything that comes in its path. I think the Ppsh might actually best be used against zombies and manglers, kind of, but mainly zombies and Valkyries. Now, I'm not saying like you can't use it against manglers, I'm just saying that whenever I use the Ppsh, I find the most success in zombies and Valkyries. And once you start to get up there, Valkyries start to spawn in with zombies, and they can be a huge pain in the ass, so the Ppsh is obviously the ideal weapon to take care of both of them. Alright, king number 3 is going to be the Haymaker. Now the reason I love the Haymaker is because it's a very powerful weapon, it just doesn't carry really that much ammo, and has a fast fire rate. And the Haymaker excels at killing the manglers. The manglers are a huge pain in the ass on this map just because they spawn all over and so many of them spawn, and once the Valkyries start spawning it too, it's just a huge pain in the ass. I would say the Haymaker really excels at killing the boss zombies. Now it does excel at killing regular zombies, but whenever I play this map, I mainly find myself using the Haymaker against the manglers and the Valkyries. I really kind of save the zombies to other weapons. It's just that the Haymaker is going to kill these things so fast that it is definitely vital, just because once you start to get to farther and farther rounds, more and more manglers and Valkyries are going to spawn in, and they are so annoying. Alright, and taking the number 2 spot is going to be the Draken. Now the Draken is very similar to the Haymaker, as in it's really good against the boss zombies. This thing will take out a mangler so fast, and this thing will also take out Valkyries incredibly quick. Now the reason it's ahead of the Haymaker is because I feel like the Draken actually does a little bit better job at killing zombies. So if you're playing this map, you're definitely going to want to have the Draken. The Draken is definitely one of the best weapons in zombies, so of course you're going to want to have it in almost every single map. And I'm not trying to say like the Draken is like a god weapon. There are some maps which I really never even grab it in, like Shadows of Evil for instance. I usually don't grab the Draken in that map just because there's other weapons that I like to grab for that map. But in this map, GOROD KROVI, I would definitely recommend having the Draken. It's really good against the boss zombies and regular zombies. This weapon is amazing for this map. Alright, and coming in number 1 is going to be the Mark III. Now this should be pretty obvious as to why this is number 1. It's the wonder weapon of the map, and you definitely need this if you really kind of want to do anything. You want to do the Easter egg? You're going to need this. If you want to go for far rounds, you're going to need this, and it's mainly just because the Valkyries and manglers, they just start to spawn in all over the place once you start to get up there, that you really need some powerhouse weapons to actually get rid of them. Yeah, zombies are a threat, but these Valkyries and manglers will electrocute you and just do so much damage to you that you kind of just want to get rid of them as fast as you can, and that's why you're going to need the Mark III. So those are my top 5 weapons to have in this map, so I'm very curious to know, do you guys agree with this list? And if not, put what you think should have went where. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys could, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.